You know, Leo, I think Thanksgiving might be the most misunderstood holiday for English learners. Everyone knows the turkey, the pie, but the real challenge isn't the food, it's the conversation.
Wait, really? I thought if I just said Happy Thanksgiving and smiled, I'd be good.
Ha 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 ha, that's the number one mistake. Happy Thanksgiving is like the cover of the book. It's fine to start, but if you want to really connect, you have to open it and read a few pages. Welcome to Speak Like a Native. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. Let's get into it. So, if Happy Thanksgiving isn't enough, what should we say?
Great question. Let's start with the moment you walk in the door. Imagine you're invited to a friend's house for Thanksgiving. You knock, they open the door. What do you say after the initial hi?
Happy Thanksgiving. Something smells amazing.
Okay, good start. The compliment on the smell is perfect. That's a real natural thing to say. But here's the first key phrase that sounds way more native. Instead of just stating Happy Thanksgiving, you turn it into a warm wish. You say Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Or even better if you know they've been hosting or cooking, Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for having us over.
Oh, I see. So it's more specific and personal.
Exactly. It acknowledges the effort. Now you're inside, people are mingling, holding drinks. This is the small talk zone. And here's where 90% of learners hit a wall. They ask the obvious closed questions.
Like, did you cook the turkey?
Yes. Or is this your house? Which they're in it, so probably. These are dead end questions. The native hack is to ask open ended questions that invite stories. The golden question for Thanksgiving is, so, what are your Thanksgiving plans this year? Or do you have any fun Thanksgiving traditions?
Traditions. That's a good word.
It's a magic word for this holiday because Thanksgiving isn't about one day, for many families. It's about the same things they do every single year. The same recipe, the same football game on TV, the same argument about politics that everyone agrees to avoid. So when you ask about traditions, you're asking for a story.
Can you give me an example of how that conversation would go?
Absolutely. Let's play it out. I'm your host, you're the guest.
Okay. Hi, Maya. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Leo. So glad you could make it. Can I get you a drink?
Sure. Thank you. So, do you have any fun Thanksgiving traditions?
Oh, we do. Every year, my mom makes her famous sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows on top. And before we eat, we all go around the table and say one thing we're thankful for. It's my favorite part.
That sounds really nice. What are you thankful for this year?
See? Perfect follow-up. You just used the second key phrase, what are you thankful for? This is the heart of the whole holiday. It's not just a question, whiz. It's the main event.
So this is the big one.
It's the biggest, and learners often shy away from it because it feels deep or personal. But at Thanksgiving, it's expected. The answers can be big or small. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful we could all be together this year. I'm thankful for this pumpkin pie. All valid.
What if I'm at a big table and everyone is saying something deep and I get nervous?
First, breathe. It's okay. Keep it simple and sincere. I'm thankful for new friends and good food like tonight. Done. Now, let's fast forward. Dinner is over. Everyone is full, sitting on the couch. This is the leftovers conversation.
Leftovers. That's the food you take home, right?
Yes. And talking about leftovers is a huge part of the culture. It's not greedy, Brie. It's expected. The host will usually offer, so the third key phrase is how to handle that offer gracefully. The host might say, please take some turkey home. A textbook response might be, no thank you, you should keep it.
That sounds polite.
It is polite, but it can create a back and forth where they insist and you refuse. A more natural, accepting response is, oh, are you sure? That would be amazing, thank you. Or I'd love some, thank you. My lunch tomorrow will be fantastic.
So you accept happily, but you check once, are you sure, to be polite.
Exactly. It shows you appreciate the offer and don't want to impose, but you're also excited about it. Now, here's the part that surprises most people. There's a whole set of vocabulary around the days after Thanksgiving.
Like Friday?
Black Friday, the shopping day, but also turkey coma.
Turkey coma?
That feeling after you eat too much and just want to sleep on the couch. I'm in a turkey coma. People say that. And then there's leftover recipes. Talking about what to make with the leftovers, turkey sandwiches, turkey soup, turkey pot pie. It's a whole second meal cycle.
This is way more complex than I thought.
It is. And that's why just Happy Thanksgiving isn't enough. It doesn't engage with any of this rich cultural script. Now, in a few minutes, Leo is going to make the exact mistake 90% of learners make at the table. Stay with us.
Wait, what mistake am I going to make?
Hey, you'll see. Let's talk about common errors. One big one I hear from my Chinese students is translating directly. In Chinese, you might say something like 祝贺 and gin, which has a congratulations feeling. But in English, we don't congratulate someone on Thanksgiving. We wish them a happy Thanksgiving. So the structure is always happy Thanksgiving, or I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving.
Good to know. What about Spanish speakers?
Great question. In Spanish, you often use dar for giving thanks. Dar las gracias. So sometimes I hear learners say, I give thanks for my family. While that's technically correct, it sounds very formal, almost biblical. The most common natural way is I'm thankful for my family or I'm grateful for my family.
I'm thankful for. Got it.
Now, let's imagine the real-life scenario from start to finish. You're at the dinner table. The food is served. The host says, okay, everyone, dig in. What do you say?
I say, thank you. This looks incredible.
Perfect, natural, appreciative. As you're eating, you want to compliment the food. Don't just say, it's good. Be specific. This stuffing is amazing. Wow, the turkey is so moist. Who made the cranberry sauce? It's perfect.
Specific compliments. Okay.
Then, the host might ask you a question. Leo, how's your year been? This is your chance to connect it back to thankfulness. You could say, it's been busy but good. I'm really thankful for the chance to work on my English, honestly.
That brings it back to the theme.
It does. Now, here comes your mistake, Leo. The host turns to you and says, so Leo, do you celebrate Thanksgiving in your country?
And I say, no, we don't have this holiday. It's only in America.
And there it is, the conversation killer.
What? It's true.
It is true, but it's a full stop. It doesn't give the other person anything to ask about. Instead, try this. We don't have Thanksgiving exactly, but we have a similar holiday in autumn called where families get together and share a big meal. See the difference?
Oh, you're offering a comparison. You're giving them a hook to ask more. Oh, really? What do you eat then? Or how is it similar?
Exactly. You're building a bridge, not a wall. This is cultural code switching. You're showing curiosity about their tradition while sharing your own. It becomes a two-way conversation.
That makes so much sense. I've been ending conversations without even knowing it.
Most learners do. Now, let's practice. I'll be the host. We're at the table.
Okay. Hi, Maya. This all looks incredible.
Thanks, Leo. So, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for my health and for friends like you who invite me for Thanksgiving.
Ah, that's sweet. And do you have any holidays like this back home?
We don't have Thanksgiving, but we have a big family reunion holiday in the spring where we eat special dumplings. It's all about family too.
That sounds wonderful. I'd love to hear more about those dumplings later. See? Flowing conversation.
That felt much better.
Because you were prepared. The cultural context here is key. Thanksgiving, for Americans, is often about nostalgia, comfort, and a sense of belonging. The food is familiar. The routines are familiar. When you ask about traditions, you're tapping into that nostalgic feeling. When you ask, what are you thankful for? You're participating in the core ritual. You're not just a spectator. You're a participant.
So it's about joining in, not just observing.
100%. And if you're ever unsure what to say, a great fallback is to ask someone to explain something to you. I've never had candied yams before. What's in them? This is my first Thanksgiving. What's your favorite part of the day? People love to be the expert on their own traditions.
Asking questions is safer than trying to make statements.
Often, yes, especially as a learner, your job is to be curious and appreciative. Now, for our listeners, here's your challenge. After this episode, I want you to write down 3 things. 1, your answer to what are you thankful for? 2, a question about traditions you could ask. 3, how you describe a family holiday from your culture in 1 sentence. Practice saying them out loud.
That's a great way to be ready.
It is. And if you want more real-life breakdowns like this, make sure you're subscribed to Speak Like a Native. We drop new lessons every single day to help you sound more natural, one conversation at a time. Hit that bell so you don't miss when we decode Christmas next month.
Can't wait.
So, to wrap up, today's single, memorable takeaway is this. Swap the basic Happy Thanksgiving for a question that invites a story. Ask about traditions, ask about thankfulness. That's how you move from being a guest to being part of the conversation.
Thanks, Maya. This was really helpful.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We're thankful for you.